Okay, out with the old, which is LED.
You are now watching the 2025 season of Farming with Duffy Ag.
What do you think? You gonna go put the air filters on? You got thumbs? Do you have thumbs? You don't have thumbs. You a good dog though. You a very good dog. Where's Yanko? Is he in the house laying on the bed? On the garage? You're over the cold. It's getting windy, but all right, let me grab some tools. Still loving the layout over here. There we go. We'll grab one of these and we'll grab one of the new batteries. Yeah, Forge 8 amps. So we are, there's a few other Milwaukee things I'd like. After that, honestly, pack out kits, being more organized, stuff like that. And if you don't know, because people always ask, what's a pack out kit? Alrighty, so here's a pack out kit right here. I'm nothing special yet. I got a lot of friends that have a lot more pack out kits. So you can get them that they're all organized. And then underneath it, I don't think anything's in it right now, but they stack on top of each other. It makes life really nice. You can get them with socket sets. So in the Mac, I have a pack out box that is sockets. So it's Milwaukee tools, but they're organizers. And once you start buying one, you just keep buying them. So honestly, they're priced halfway decent for what they are, and you get a lot of value out of them. A lot of organization. My brother has quite a lot. Everybody I know who's a plumber has quite a lot. Electricians, hazard boys have a lot. It just makes your day and your workflow a whole lot better. So instead of sockets, because I don't know what sizes those will be, and we need a set of wrenches. We'll go over there. I was gonna pull it over into the shop, and I said, my luck, without the boot on, something's gonna get sucked in the turbo. We're gonna have a horrible day. So we're gonna get it all back together. Then it can come over in the shop, and we got an air fitting to do and the lights on the front. And we gotta fix the headlight. But that connector piece is coming tomorrow. So we got the whole canister to put in. Comes out, then you got your fittings. Other side we haven't taken off. We actually got both of them dropped off today. Shout out to Cook Brothers. This is a big filter. Made in the US of A. Well, that's cool. I like that. Hopefully the right one. Got the breather for the bottom. That's good. Looks like the right one. It's got a little note with it. Install breather prior to filter installation. Okay. You guys want to throw this in? Oh, that filter looks a whole lot cleaner than the other one, I'll tell you that. Trying to get everything right on this truck. Piece by piece, but $225 per filter. As somebody pointed out, the filters are ridiculously priced now. But we'll go ahead and put that in there. It's on it. So you open that up and you slide this through, and then it bolts all back together, all the nuts and hardware. You put the cap on. Next time we do these, I don't know if I'd keep these air filters or not. I don't really know. There's pros and cons to everything. Price, well, I don't even know what the Mac filters were. Probably the Mac was about the same, honestly. Maybe 150 bucks, so a little cheaper. Okay. So that's in there. I'm gonna have to open the door. Put the cap on. That goes right there. And then the filter gets bolted onto it. Yeah, we really got to polish some of this. That's not looking so good. So then, well, that goes back on there. You get your 90, so we'll go do the other one while we're at it. I honestly bet it's dropped 20 degrees in the last 20 minutes. So I dropped this cover in the mud. I said, okay, I'll go clean it off quick. All of this froze to it right away. The mud, like it's frozen. So yeah, but both air filters are on. Probably pull the light out, get the pipes on. We got all new clamps around. So new clamp, these are the bigger ones. They're 7 and something. Oh wait, no, these are the bigger ones. What did I just pull out? I don't know. That's a bigger one. So that goes around there. Got one for the other side, and then we got clamps that all go on every connection, including the Terpsky. Yeah, I do got a box of other clamps too, so we'll make it all happen. We're gonna get it done. And I'm amazed at how much colder it's getting right now. But let's see if you guys stay up there or not. With it, this does come apart, and I was hoping I could slide it through or do something different. Ain't gonna happen. I don't actually know what's going on here. It's fighting me a lot. There we go. I'd have to wait for some backup to actually get this in here. Nope, there we go. We got it. Okay. Went together harder than it came apart, I think. I don't know if it's angled differently. Everything looks right. Okay, we'll get it all together though. It went from somewhat nice to honestly it's snowing. I'm gonna get these just snug. We're gonna make sure everything's good. I don't get this weather. I guess we're not ready for spring yet. Oh. Yeah. I was hoping no more snow, but it's snowing right now. Horrible weather. Okay, we are getting the last pieces on. And we're gonna call it good for the night. It's getting, well, I gotta do chores, but honestly, what are we doing here? I'll feel very good about having it clean. There we go. Is that gonna clear that? Yeah, it will. I hope so. Yeah, it should. I don't really know. Having clean air and having all new filters makes a big difference. Good peace of mind. Yeah, just threw all the friggin' sockets in the ground. Whew. Okay. Those are all really nice ones, so we just got to do this bottom one and then we're good. You guys just fell off. Oh yeah, good to go. Everything's tight, nothing's touching. New air filters. We just got to get some things cleaned up once the weather gets a little bit better. So up front, hopefully we are good for a while. We got to see about that fuel tomorrow. I'll pull on, do both lights and the air. Probably got some other things to do tomorrow. Got to see how things play out. We got a lot of things to do and that are going on, but we got to prioritize and figure out. Somebody did say I should have the planter in the shop, stuff like that. I know what I need to do on the planter for this season. That box just said goodbye. So honestly, I'm battling what I can do and what I got funds for at the moment, because we got a lot of things that we got to do. So waiting on the pigtail connector, but then we'll throw this back together. So we have one lens, well, both lenses on this side were broken. Honestly, trying to find the same lenses was going to be challenging. So great guys at Cook Brothers, they're like, we'll hook you up on some lights. So we got two matching lights that are actually going to go there, replace the whole thing. Because these lenses are a different design, so we're gonna have one side wrong compared to the other. I said just send me them, we'll make it work. So we'll go ahead, throw these two on, and then we got the air valve to do. And honestly, this trailer, well, this truck and trailer, we're gonna go move some stuff. Now we might move some of our own hay. We got to see what goes on. We might move some hay this week. As you see, the Mac's back, so you're gonna have to stay tuned and watch what goes on. Is it tomorrow's video? I don't even know how it lays out right now. We're actually a little ahead on some things, so we'll just keep things going. I got most of our electrical stuff packed away here now. Wiring, connections, fuses. Let's see. Is this what we want? Actually, there we go. And it's windy and snowy, and yeah, hasn't been that great. But yeah, new clamps all the way around. That makes feel really good. Same with the air cleaners, they're all new. So hopefully we're good on this front of the half of the drivetrain for a long time. Well, for the drivetrain for a long time. But we'll go ahead and get these wires fixed up. And as you see, somebody at some point wired stuff and did different things, so it really needs to get a wash and cleaned up. But we'll make it work for now. Okay, out with the old, which is LED with regular looking lenses on it, as it seems. But these are going to be bright, like really bright. So anchors are running around. And then we just got to wire it in correctly. But are these necessary? No. Do they have a good look on the truck? Yeah. And I wasn't going to drive around with one smashed up any longer. We look pretty homeless at that rate. So yeah, with the Mac behind me, it means it's home. We did have some issues. Yeah, we had a few issues. But you'll watch the next video and see. Let me get all this back together. Freaking wind is cold. Ready for spring. This week's supposed to be very nice. Okay, they got all sorts of wires going to all sorts of spots over here, which is not necessary. So this white wire is a ground wire. We only use 2, so we use the ground and then we use the red wire. This was the power wire, and as you see, it has a little not so nice spot, and then I started stripping it back. So what I'm going to do is go ahead, put a new wire going across, run it up properly so it doesn't look as homeless there, and then reconnect it, and then we can ground it right to the bumper, so we don't need another white wire running all over the place. So much cleaner. So we don't need the second power wire because we're not using them as a blinker or anything. They're just marker lights all the time. So lights are on, ground through the bumper. They had extra wires. There was a wire running from down here going up to this marker light over here instead of going across. So now it's all wired. We got to clean up all the wiring this summer when it's nice and warm. Probably strip it all back, put junction boxes in, but one wire across, all zip tied. One light is on, second light is on, and we got rid of the mess that they had that came from there, went through the bracket. Like I said, we got to put a junction box on here. Well, we'll probably put it back here and get rid of random wires that are all corroded, eaten away, so on and so on. But yeah, so lights are done. We'll slide underneath, we'll switch that air valve out, see if it's the O-ring's broken or not. But yeah, hopefully this one I don't smash up as quickly. Going through the Jersey barriers down in southern Pennsylvania, we got real close to the edge and they do stick out some. Very, very narrow, very sketchy. So I knew when I hit it. Okay, so this air leak valve here for the transmission actually started leaking. We got I know it's windy. We got a new one there, part number and everything. We believe there's an O-ring in there that had failed prematurely. We're just going to find out. We're going to double check, put this piece in and see if it still leaks. So it leaks whenever it's not on the low side. Right, bud? Okay, the only thing I can see is the spring is really weak in this one. Different O-rings. So we'll get this one lubricated up, slid back in there. Hopefully that solves it. Get fired up and see if that fixed it or not. Hopefully it did. Like I said, everything except for the low side. If it was make sure all the tools are out of the way before I fire it up. It was just leaking air out of there. So relief valve there. So we're building air. That's on the low side. It's on the high side of the low, and then you got your other shifter. So right now it's happy, it's not leaking. It was hissing out before. It was annoying to drive, but that's a win. So alrighty, I appreciate you guys watching along. We got one other thing to do on that, and then basically some buttoning up, stuff like that. But hopefully this truck keeps doing its thing. We bought it knowing it was going to tow this. Didn't have a huge purpose for it other than moving grain. So next year it will be really good to move grain. We'll have hopefully all the bugs worked out, hopefully a dump trailer for it. Yes, we have that dump trailer. Currently we still have Brad's, but this could use a nice dump trailer, do a bunch of other stuff. But alrighty, appreciate you guys. Don't forget duffyag.com. You got, based when this video comes out, what do you got? 5 more days and pre-orders will be over for the new design, and then I don't know if we'll have any in stock. So if you want one, hit it up, and appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.